welcome back to my channel. Um, well, if you're not new here, then you already know what's happening. We're trying to defeat the algorithm and, well, run 4 niches in one channel. Obviously, as you can see from the theme, it's a purple theme. So this theme, the purple theme, the purples, which are the ones who subscribe to this theme, are obviously going to be, this is going to be the zone for everything, languages. And well, basically I figured for the first video, I was just going to do a display of the languages that I speak so you can see what they're about, a bit of background, a bit of a story behind all of them, and basically. So if you're coming to this video from the first one that I made in the grey area, please leave it down in the comments so I can, get a bit of feedback as to if the algorithm is working. If you're coming here completely out of the blues and the algorithm just sent this video to your FYP, then qué bueno, porque está funcionando, ¿cierto? Pero bueno, yeah, like I said, please leave it down actually. So if you're thinking of not doing that, it will be really helpful to me and this channel and eventually to all of us. So I just want to know if the algorithm is pushing the video or you're coming from the last one. And if you are coming from the last one, welcome back, bienvenue, bienvenido, no, and you're welcome. Anyways, obviously I speak 5 languages. If you haven't seen where I talk about some of these things, you might want to go to the first video so you can understand what's happening here actually, which is very important. I'm going to link it somewhere. Hope I'm going to figure out how to do this. Anyways, so yes, I speak 5 languages at the moment: English, Spanish, Pidgin, Igbo, and well, I'm 4 months in to French, so plus ou moins. Okay, so obviously I'm already speaking in English. Well, it's kind of my native language. I've been speaking it since I was a kid. Moved, that's not a long story, but you can obviously see that I speak English. So I am Nigerian, so basically, obviously we can sound differently. If I was speaking to my fellow Nigerian, I would probably speak English a different way. It really depends on my audience, really. I'm very adaptive in that regard. But yeah, basically that's English. I don't know if I should speak a bit more. I'm still trying to figure out how long the video is going to be and, what percentage of which I will be speaking. Obviously, you're going to see how good I am in each and every one of these languages in a bit. Well, this is English. If you've got any questions as to history, etc., please leave it in the comments. And an active comment section and a like and a subscribe, it tends to push the video further. So I would appreciate it, mate. Anyways, that's English. Let's move straight to Spanish. So I'm going to give you a bit of history because there is some history with the Spanish video, the Spanish capability. Joder. Basically, back in like I would say September, around now actually, of 2022. Well, I had a shitty phone at that time and I was surfing YouTube and basically I saw this video of, these videos about travelers who kind of move to different places and vlog their experiences and the like. So I was watching a video of that sort and well, apparently he went to this Latam country and to be honest, well, he spent the night at a house, they ate, it was just a beautiful experience really. And I just kind of envied that because it just kind of paralleled to a certain extent my own African culture. So obviously I was really motivated to learn that language and I started. Obviously I was not really serious. It was just about graduating from high school at that time, secondary. But yeah, I started, it was I was not so involved with it until I was, so maybe January I started proper. And it's been an interesting, I should have made this explanation in Spanish. Oh, wow, okay. Bueno, voy a repetir lo que dije, lo que acabo de decir. Bueno, ok, bueno, lo que pasó fue que estaba en la última clase de la secundaria y, bueno, a punto de graduar y vi un video de un creador de contenido que está, no sé, viajando por la TAM, básicamente pasó la noche con una familia latina, no, si no recuerdo mal, puede ser venezolana o colombiana, no, no puedo acordarme de eso, pero básicamente pasó la noche con ellos, se cenaron juntos y bueno, al ver ese video me sentía muy, no sé, no sé, no lo puedo explicar la verdad, pero eh, fue una experiencia que me motivó a empezar a aprender español mágicamente. Y bueno, en este momento llevo 2 años y unos meses, casi 3 años ahora aprendiendo español. Y bueno, puedo decir que puedo hablar con bastante comodidad, puedo entender lo que dicen los nativos, entonces, bueno, es la meta, ¿no? El meta. Ay, ay, ay. Ok, bueno, voy a explicarles. Bueno, no sé, no sé, pero los voy a explicar por qué creo que mi español, mi conocimiento de español, mi habilidad con español, eh, bueno, a subir, no, 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 subir, subir y el opuesto, se me olvidó. Wow. Bueno, pueden corregirme por los comentarios, no pasa nada. Pero bueno, creo que mi conocimiento, mi habilidad con español ha caído un poquito porque ahora estoy completamente metido en francés y por eso, a ver, bueno, a veces cambiar entre idioma no es fácil entonces. Bueno, pero al ver ese video decidí empezar mi propio viaje de español y ha sido muy interesante, ha sido muy cariñoso, la verdad, y bueno, no tengo problemas con entender los nativos y expresarme, no tengo problemas tampoco, pero bueno, ustedes van a juzgar si mi español es bueno. Y sí, sí, eso es todo para español. Si quieren que hable más, que habla. Si quieren que hable más en español o hacer un video completamente en español, estaría más que no, 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 más que contento de hacerlo. Y bueno, eso es todo para español. Bueno, Pidgin. Now we've got Pidgin. So I'm just going to give a bit of a disclaimer in Pidgin for those of you. I mean, I'm going to try to put subtitles in the video because I'm sure Google is going to mess it up. Anyways, so Pidgin, basically, for those of you who do not know, is a West African language. I'm Nigerian, so I understand how it works in Nigeria, but I know that it is spoken in Ghana. I think I can understand Ghanaian Pidgin to a certain extent. I think Cameroonians speak Pidgin as well, and a couple other countries. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But I'm only representing the Nigerian Pidgin in this video, so yeah. If you're watching this video and you also speak Pidgin, actually, I would like to know what country you're from so I can do some research, maybe even do a video if to see if I understand what has been said. But yeah, just as a disclaimer, I speak Nigerian Pidgin, and Pidgin basically is, well, another name for it is broken English, because quite literally it is broken English. You're going to hear a lot of English words, but they're so broken that you're not going to be able to make sense out of it. So basically, you just listen, yeah? You're going to hear words that are English. If you try to use your English knowledge to try to figure what I'm saying out, you're going to miss it. So I'm going to put subtitles there. So, I know some time we talk about, make I no lie, based on, you main things where if you want to talk for Pidgin, you just the make I no lie, listen, let me go back to a disclaimer. sometimes for me it's hard when I'm speaking like proper English and I want to switch straight to Pidgin. If it's to like guys, like if I speak to guys for Pidgin, nothing spoil, I don't get an issue with that one. But when I'm doing it on a video, you just get to see the feel. It feels a bit different. But basically, now we tend to talk about where I don't even get, make I not lie, but if I want to talk something with concern language, I don't feel talk say Pidgin or something we go. I feel like na language everybody speak for Nigeria. We I feel say like even if you know you speak English well, like even if you know sabi speak English, if you come off for streets like you want enter keke, you want do one or two, like get people who go. I feel like say everybody's supposed to understand them because for Nigeria we get like more than 250 languages. So basically, um, I know feel like I stay for northern side. She gets I be Igbo boy, sha, but I stay for northern side. And if I enter Kekena, I know if you speak Hausa. She gets so basically I suppose just pray say the driver if he speak Pidgin, and 80 90 out of 9 out of 10 times now it's in this up. So basically, Omo, see, if I speak Pidgin to guys, it is very like it's very concentrated. I can't even explain it here. It's very concentrated, and I don't know. Maybe you want me if you guys want me to go full in with it, it'll be good. Or maybe I can just record a conversation that I have with a mate of mine or a call, so you can see what real Pidgin sounds like. Because this is from front of the camera, and if my personality has taught me anything over the years, it is that I've not really been inclined to look at a camera and speak. So this is a big step for me, and I feel like I would ease into it with time. But yeah, let's just go back to speaking Pidgin. Now we seem to talk about where I don't get, she gets, but um, I know even Sabi. Wallah, I know even Sabi we to talk about. But okay. May I just talk about some of my plans when I get tomorrow. So basically, you get person I want to see and you don't do my mind since but based on say I dey work too much or this kind of thing I dey close late. So I need to get time run sure you get but I don't really get one or two things wey I suppose to do for mind and I dey try see if I fit organize one or two make the thing no based on see me schedule no dey portfolio she get but yeah guess that one go fit go tomorrow and based on say e like now when I dey record this video na momo putain okay that's not good. Well, I don't even say where I've been there. So basically they been come more light for this side. So based on say I mean it been take like 2 minutes then come bring them back but it didn't just be F up with my you know my thought pattern. But yeah, okay. So if you watch this video, basically I dey shoot around time, time 3 for Momo. So basically, yeah, I don't know if you want to make I speak Pidgin, like to you audience, because I don't know who's gonna be watching this, so I don't know how it's gonna come across to you. Not like it's that much of a deal, but at the same time, I'm just trying to, like I said, I'm trying to ease up on it. So yeah, we'll do the Pidgin with time. I'm going to expose you to what Pidgin is, not so that you can understand it, because if I'm being honest, I like the fact that Pidgin is not. It's so broken that you've got to be immersed to really understand what's going on. So it's like a language of its own. You cannot depend on your knowledge of any English word to get meaning out of it. So I think I like that about it. But so obviously English, Spanish, Pidgin, français. Alors, ça fait 3 mois que j'apprends le français. Alors, je suis très, très, très fier de moi et tout ce que j'ai accompli jusqu'à présent. Je suppose que c'est correct, non? Alors, comme un disclaimer, je suis débutant en français et Alors, je voulais apprendre l'arabe, mais j'ai décidé de changer des langues parce que je pense que en, dans l'Afrique, si West Africa, je sais pas. Dans l'Afrique ouest, français est très important pour parler avec les pays, comment dit-on ça en français? Francophones. Je suis pas sûr si c'est correct, mais euh, ici, on le dit en francophone, les pays francophones, francophone countries. Et basiquement, et bueno, bon, le français est une langue latine comme, bueno, it's from Latin, basically. Wow. Normalement, je pourrais parler français plus couramment que maintenant, mais je suis un peu... Alors, comme dit-on souvent, j'ai hâte. Non, 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 non. J'ai peur, un petit peu peur. Donc, c'est un peu difficile pour moi en ce moment. Mais basiquement, non, non, non. I can say something else. Je peux dire quelque chose d'autre. Basiquement, c'est ça. Ce que je peux me rappeler en ce moment. Mais basiquement, ça fait 4 mois que j'apprends le français. Et j'apprends, ouais. J'y apprends parce que, alors, pourrais pouvoir parler avec les natifs couramment. C'est quelque chose que j'aimerais beaucoup, en fait. Et en ce moment, je peux dire que je peux comprendre 70%, pour cent, je sais pas, je sais pas, je sais pas, je sais pas. De ce que disent les natifs, effectivement. Mais alors, je suis pas assez confiant de parler longtemps français, mais comme, comme mon chaîne avance, je parlerai plus lent en français. Mais bon, euh, si j- wow, I am struggling actually. Wow, mon vocabulaire en français, c'est pas assez suffisant pour parler de cette topic, thème, topic. Je pense que c'est un mot en français, de parler de cette topic parce que, alors, si iba a hablar de como algo más superficial, como ce que je fais en ce moment, comment va le travail, etc. Je pense que je I would not have, I would not have, I would not have. J'aurais pas problème euh, de parler, d'y parler, mais aïe, aïe, aïe. Okay, let's just leave French out of the picture. So obviously, as you can see, euh, comme vous voulez voir, ma connaissance de français, c'est pas... Alors, je suis débutant, mais je pense que depuis un an, je pourrais parler français avec confiance parce que pour moi, ma croissance est très, très, très euh, impressionnante. Je sais pas. But I think my growth is a bit impressive with French, and well, the more I watch this video, the more I realize there's a lot of work to do. But I'm juggling so much at the moment. You cannot believe what I'm juggling for the four niche thing, and besides that, in my personal life, I'm trying to juggle a lot. and give all of them love. So sometimes I don't really have time and try to listen a lot. But yeah. Anyways, lastly, we've got 20 minutes. Okay. Lastly, we've got Igbo. Now, Igbo is another native tongue of mine. It's Nigerian, and I'm just going to be honest with you. I understand 100% of what I hear in Igbo, 100%. I think as most Igbo, I would say a lot of Igbo speakers in Nigeria that are Gen Z would, share the same, what's it called? They would share the same sentiment as I in regards to understanding everything, but sometimes speaking becomes a problem. And I'm going to give you a couple reasons why. Firstly, if you're going to learn Igbo online, obviously it's going to be shit because there is not enough material and it's just not organized. And obviously, from a young age, I was speaking English a lot. I think so when I was like 13, 14, 15 that I started to try to speak Igbo more often, even if I understood it, obviously. And well, I guess that was the case for a minute. And obviously, I don't stay in the East, which is where Igbo speakers reside in Niger and Nigeria, Niger. So basically, I don't really get that immersion. My parents speak it to me, of course, but when you went to school, you know, when you go to school, wow, I just said that. When you go to school, you speak English or Pidgin amongst friends. So yeah, that didn't affect me. That kind of contributed to my to my not being able to speak Igbo like 100%. Mana so I don't know. Mga bambo I so for mana this video. I'm gonna give him ga-akọ na na amam ihe m ga-akọ na this video eziokwu. Ọ bụrụ na m na-asụ asụsụ English, ọ kara dị more easy, ọ kara dị easy ya isu, ikwu okwu como freely. Ọtago mana ọ bụrụ na m change ya n'Igbo, ọ kara laa ahụ, ama why. Mana amam ihe m ga-akọ eziokwu, ịjụọ m kịta amam ihe m na-eme kịta, amam ihe m na-eme ebe a, amam ihe m na-eme. Mana na ngwanụ m ga-akọsịrị unu ihe mere taa. So mgbe m tetere ụla, m na-agba mbọ ka m achọ m na-eji fonu m eme ihe too much. So m na-agba mbọ ime ụfọdụ ihe before m pikie fonu m. So mgbe m sara ọnụ, mee obere meditation, amam owe afa n'Igbo, amam. Mana mee obere meditation, just na-eku ume deeply, na-eche ihe m kwesịrị ime taa, all plans, objectives, whatever. Mgbe m mechara nke ahụ, rie nri. Mgbe m rie nri, eziokwu, ngwa gị eziokwu, ọ bụrụ na m na-asụ Igbo with mam, m ga-adụ fluent karịa nke ihe m na-eme ebe a, maka enwe m obere stage fright, maka I don't usually speak this languages, even to a lot of my British friends. So doing this online, but I'm going to assure you of something. As I do this more often, I'm going to ease into it. Okay, so Oga do more easy in me. So more easy technically is wrong, but in English and Igbo, Nigerian English and Igbo goes. So Oga do more easy equal mana. Kita ewe mobile tension mana maka amam onye nene this video kita amam eziokwu ịchọta ihe m ga-ekwu maka ya bụ como que otu mam na-ekwu ya isiokwu ịchọta ihe m ga-ekwu maka ibu isiokwu kita mana bueno ị ga-afụ na o were obere English accent na-abanye na ndị Igbo m na-asụ ọ because ama m otu o nwere ike kọsoro unu ya mana ịsụọ como ayúdame por favor. You're watching this video and you're really fluent in Igbo, I could ask my mom, but she's sleeping. But you know, in Spanish we have como, comme si, comme ça en français, en espagnol como. Odika, ngwano odika, umenikiji odika. Manu, the video obviously do too long, gotta go mana. Just actual kuno mana. Make these videos more often. I'm gonna so associate each language. I'm gonna so ofuma because I do go kita ebido this channel now. Ekwesịrị m no accountable to win what I go so m ga-agba mbọ ị na-asụ ya ofuma ị na-asụ ya more often. And oh my god, do you know what, let me just say what I'm saying in English now. I'm usually more fluent in all of these languages, but like I said, I don't really know how to explain this concept. But if you're so focused on one, the others kind of suffer, except you're feeding them somehow. And that has not been the case for me because of work and tutoring, it kind of clashes to a certain extent. But yeah, I'm going to be speaking them more often and giving a lot of tips as to language learning. For those of you that are learning English, I'm actually a tutor and I can help you with that. But we're going to talk about that separately in other videos, and I can leave my link for you if you feel like you can trust me with your language journey, which is something I'll be really honored to do, by the way. Anyways, I don't want this video to be too long. I keep saying that, but it's already too long. But yeah, I kind of effed it up at the moment. I kind of effed up a lot of languages I'm supposed to have spoken. But like I said, it's because I'm a bit tense. But yeah, just turned off. Why did you turn off, mate? Anyways, I'm gonna have to fix that. But if you found any sort of value in this video, be sure to give it a like. And we're really going to go to the nitty-gritties of learning languages, things that work, things that don't work, and how I think, to me and to a lot of French speakers that I've related with, 4 months of progress in French is pretty impressive, and I think so as well. And obviously, I do usually speak better than this, but like I said, I'm in front of a camera, so it feels weird. Me parece diferente, no sé por qué, pero bueno. But if you found value in this video, give it a like, share it to that friend of yours that's trying to learn English or that's trying to learn Spanish or whatever. If you guys want me to make full videos speaking each and every one of the languages that I speak, I'll be more than happy to do that. Well, purples, I'm gonna call you lot purples, or just language bodies or whatever. I'm going to think of a name soon. Thank you for giving this video a shot, for listening, for interacting. I believe that if you sit long enough, and when I'm really comfortable and I am in my A game language-wise, if you follow this video long enough, or follow the growth of this channel long enough, listen to each and every language with obviously the subtitles in the bottom. I'll try to do that as much as I can, but the days that does not work, perdónenme por favor. I think it's going to help you a lot, even for your listening only. But yeah, that's all for the language video. If you're curious to see what the other niches are about, there is the spirituality niche around here. I hope I can do that because I'm just doing this. I hope I'll be able to do it as I see in other videos, how they do it. But there's going to be spirituality bit here. There's going to be culture bit here, and there's going to be yeah, give me one moment. spirituality, culture, languages. And yeah, there's gonna be an art bit somewhere at the base. Anyways, it's nice to interact with you. Tell me your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.